Hello, I'm Paul, a business journalist with UTV. Society is facing unprecedented challenges as social, economic and environmental forces converge in unexpected ways. As the world emerges from recession towards growth, business has a powerful new opportunity to contribute to a strong recovery that is inclusive and sustainable. During April, Responsible Business Week will be taking place across the United Kingdom, with businesses large and small joining forces to highlight the benefit business brings to society. Joining me today are two people actively involved in Responsible Business Week. Welcome to the studio, Sam Davidson, Human Resources Director with the Henderson Group, and Helen Bowman, Communications Manager with Business in the Community. Helen, coming to you first. Responsible Business Week is a business in the community initiative. What's it all about?
Well, Paul, Responsible Business Week is taking place from the 20th to the 26th of April, where we as a Responsible Business Organisation are encouraging our members and other businesses to truly be a force for good. And Responsible Business Week is an opportunity for businesses to tell their story.
What do you mean by force for good?
Well, in Northern Ireland, we have 260 businesses who are in membership with us, and we work with them on a continual basis to engage with them, to inspire them and to challenge them to really act responsibly and be good corporate citizens. And we do that across three campaigning areas: people, planet and place. And in the people area, we ask our businesses to think about the people that they have working for them now, and also think ahead to the people who they're going to need working for them in the future. So we encourage our businesses to develop good health and wellbeing initiatives, to be diverse organisations. We encourage them to help their people develop their skill set, and we ask them to tackle some of the bigger issues, such as perhaps alcohol in the workplace, what the impact of that might be, obesity, and also long-term unemployment. On the planet agenda, it's looking at how green a business can be, but not just adhering to what they're required to do by law, but actually going beyond that compliance and pushing themselves further. So we benchmark companies against one another to see how they're performing and how they're managing their environmental considerations. And we're actually asking them to push ahead with things like biodiversity too, which is very, very important. And in the place area, we're asking them to be good corporate citizens. So looking at things like how can they get their business involved in education? How can they do more volunteering? Perhaps they could develop a Charity of the Year partnership. And looking at some of the tougher issues that we see in our society today, perhaps how they could mentor young people who've come through the care system. And for us at Business and Community, we're all about a business being profitable. That's really its first responsibility, to ensure that it can employ people and do good things in society.
So Helen, is this about profitability?
Well, we absolutely encourage businesses to be profitable. That's their first responsibility, to continue to employ people and contribute to the economy here in Northern Ireland. But being responsible isn't about how a business spends its profits, it's about how a business makes its profits in the first place. And Responsible Business Week is an opportunity for businesses across Northern Ireland to tell their story about the things that they are doing that make them a force for good.
That sounds great, but on a practical level, how can a business get involved in doing the day job and being responsible? Well, Sam, the Henderson Group has been involved with Business in the Community and is a homegrown business. What have you been up to?
Yeah, well, I mean, you mentioned the day job, Paul. You know, being responsible is a big part of the day job. We've been operating in Northern Ireland for well over 100 years now. So I think we're a great example of a truly sustainable business in operating for that long. We get involved in a number of ways with Business in the Community. So from a monetary point of view, under our SPAR brand, we support the employer-supported volunteering scheme, the CARES programme. And that's easy to do. It's easy to give some money, but the bit that's actually most rewarding is getting our team involved in some of those volunteering activities. So in any one year, we would have dozens of our team that are swapping laptops for paint pots and spreadsheets for ground sheets, and really just going out there with small voluntary groups, a lot of the time that don't have much funding, and making a difference, just tidying up a garden, doing a bit of painting. They love working together in teams, meeting people maybe that they work with but they don't have a lot of involvement with. They get a chance to lead things that they don't maybe get a chance in their day job to do. And it's just great crack. You know, everybody comes back with a great buzz from things like that.
What else have you been involved in?
Okay, yeah, so if I take maybe the three areas that Helen had outlined, from a planet perspective, we've got a big footprint in Northern Ireland and we work very hard. We're very proud of the fact that we divert all of our waste from landfill. Across our buildings and in our stores, we've invested heavily in LED lighting. so that really saves energy. We have solar panels on many of our buildings, so again that reduces conventional energy. And in some sites we actually recycle rainwater and we use that for ongoing business. From a place point of view, Helen had mentioned about things like charity support. So we have a number of designated charities across our group that ourselves, members of the public and our Spar and Vivo retailers help to raise funds for. That could come to around about £150,000 each year. And our own team, our staff, get involved through payroll in donating to local charities, often of their choice, and the company matches those contributions, and that can give all those charities a total of about £300,000 a year, so a really significant amount of money. As HR director, I'm very involved in people and well-being, so a number of things that are real fun to do from a well-being side that we're currently involved in. We currently participate through Business in the Community in a weight loss challenge called Pound for Pound. This is our second year, and last year, we haven't finished this year, but last year the team at Henderson's lost £410 in weight over a 12-week period, and we paid £2 of money for every pound that was lost, so over £800 there. I think in Northern Ireland, the whole effort, people lost over £6,000, so that's a whole elephant's worth of weight. We do other things like step challenges, walking challenges. We'd have wellbeing days where people could get a free massage, neck massage, head massage, and we're trying to spread the wellbeing message beyond our own staff.
Why is getting involved in Responsible Business Week so important to you?
It's about giving and taking. So we are always curious as a business, so we love going along and seeing what other people are doing, getting ideas, bringing them back. And as well as that, without being modest, I hope we can inspire some colleagues as well.
Sam, you certainly have a passion for your business and our community. Helen, back to you. If a business wants to get involved in Responsible Business Week, how do they do that?
Well, we're not trying to add to a business's burden. We're not trying to create something that's onerous for them. What we're asking them to do is get involved with us by going on to our website and having a look at Responsible Business Week, telling us the things that they're doing. Perhaps they're organising a wellbeing challenge during the week. Perhaps they're organising a volunteering challenge. Put that on there and register it. But also enter in the debate. So on Twitter, linking in with the hashtag RBWeek, then they can see what other businesses are doing, not just here in Northern Ireland, but across the UK. And we do have an event that's taking place called Silver Surfers Day during the week, where we're encouraging people to get their older members of their family or their friends to go into their local library or community centre and have a free IT taster session, which is provided by business volunteers. So lots to do.
Well, thank you both very much for coming in and speaking to me today about Responsible Business Week. I've certainly enjoyed hearing about it. Would you like to get involved? Just go to Business in the Community's website. That's www.bitcni.org.uk and follow the links for Responsible Business Week. Bye-bye.